You are here today because you have error 44 on your bike. And I just want to tell you, hold your horses. So this is an e-shifter. Yeah, I have plenty because I start repairing these, and I start realizing that 35% of these are still good. So when I receive them, they're in good order. They might be not quite okay inside, but before I open it, I always test it on one of the bikes. And I realized that the bike doesn't have error 44 and this thing works properly. So why is that? It's because this is an actuator. It just moves this and it changes your gear into the hub, yeah, into the gearbox on your bike. So before you think about it's an electronic fault, you need to understand that your bike needs, at least these electric bikes, and especially those with e-shifters, they need attention. Grease. From time to time, you need to grease the hub, because that hub, it needs to move quite easy and freely to change gears. If it's full of gunk and stuff and also dry, it will struggle to move gears and it will give you error. Yeah. So not all the time, and what I see is about 65% are broken and the rest of them are still working, but the hub is locked. So the customer is sending me this, what is good. So I just have to, if you still send it, I'm going to grease it and make it nice inside and reseal it and send it to you back. But I'm going to tell you that you need to grease the wheel, yeah, to make it properly so you can change. And then time to have some maintenance so this will work properly. Yeah. Even when this is gone and is just a small transistor inside and some resistors burned, is because it cannot change gears. So it's not necessarily an electric fault, it's a maintenance fault. So as you maintain your bike, at least these are very, very tricky. So you need to grease all the time the chain, and not only the chain, this will be on the same side, but it has hub after the chain. It's just, if you look, it will be like this fitted, and then you have the hub and the chain. Yeah. So in here, you need regularly to grease it. So you will be, sometimes if it's too dry and you will not change, you need to take the wheel apart, take that small gearbox and grease it properly, put some good grease inside, and then work properly. Also, these, most of them, they're dry inside, so they didn't put any grease at all. So that's another problem, because they don't work smooth without the grease. Some have, but most don't, because I don't know how they manage to produce them without greasing them inside. And they're very, very easy. It's just a gearbox. It's just an actuator with a lot of gears that you will change. Also, after you do that, you need to make sure it's on 1. Yeah, it's on 1. Always. This dot will match the 1. So this is by default. And your gear, it will be on 1. If your gear is on 4 and this is on 1, you also will have error 44 because it cannot move. So that's a simple way to do. But this video today is about this e-shifter that everyone says error 44 e-shifter. No, error 44 means that e-shifter gone because of an underlying problem that you haven't maintained your bike properly. Vanmoof didn't inform you, because this is a regular maintenance that you have to do, and they give you all sorts of packs with oil and things, but probably they have to inform you that in order for this to work properly, from time to time, you need to make sure it's well greased. Sometimes it's dirty. You go in a field, it's full of dust. You clean it, probably with alcohol, or even if you do soap and water, you do it, you rinse it, and that's it. You avoid other electric parts, but you can wash this with soap and water on the hub, even with a bit of jet to clear everything, and then apply new grease. If it's too dirty, you need to take the wheel, the back wheel apart and grease it properly. But if you want this to work as it should, it needs greasing. That's it. So error 44 is not about this, probably is about the gearbox that is pretty filthy and dirty. That's it for today. Thanks for watching and see you at the next one.